Good morning, good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Too many of us have a real bad habit of trying to flex. And when I mean flex, I mean exactly what the word means. I'm not talking about muscle necessarily, but exactly what it is when you do flex muscle. You're showing off, showing what you got. And too many of us, especially in the black community, want to flex and we ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? We really don't have it like that. We don't have the basic things in order. We don't have priorities in check. We want to flex. We want to drive the big fancy fly car, but you still pay this super big ass car note. Like for what? It's not worth it. It's not helping you in the long run. It's only for you to stunt, for you to flex. Or we got all these fancy fly clothes, but your living arrangement is trash. You cooped up in this little apartment with barely any food and behind on this bill and that. But you know what? You looking fly. It's like, come on, man. Or your credit ain't up to par. It's like we have to reconfigure what it is that we're really trying to flex on. You know what I mean? If you have great credit, you can flex on that because that's not something a lot of people have, especially in the black community, which we should, by the way. You know, we have to stop being so materialistic when it comes to things and realize how much these things inevitably don't matter as much. What matters the much is character. What matters more is wealth. And wealth is not necessarily monetary. Wealth is family. Wealth is, you know what I mean, your home. You know what I'm saying? What you put in, equity. Those are things that are considered wealth. We have to get out of this mindset where it's just about flexing. Too many of us, especially in the black community, want to flex so hard. And some of us have been flexing so hard for so long, it's all we know. Or we put priorities things behind just to flex. Flexing is only good for the moment, just like it is when you flex a muscle. It's only for the moment. It's just showing off for a temporary moment. And if that's all you're doing is trying to show off for a temporary moment, it just means you have no cognizance of longevity. You have no idea what that's about. You are not interested in it, and more importantly, you're not interested in community, because the only way you can really build up wealth is by investing in the community. And it doesn't necessarily have to be around your area community. It could just be in your group of your circle of friends, that community. You know what I mean? You got to check your community. That's how you start. You start there first and you build from there. Check your circle of friends. Are they doing things that are in the same cahoots as what you are into? Are they trying to build credit? Are they trying to do things that's building life? Matter of fact, don't even make a living. Design your life. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about making a living. Design your life. You have the power to design it the way you want to. The way you want it to look, you have the power to change it. You have the power to adjust this, to tweak that, to make it look the way you see it in your head. You have the power to do that. But you can't do that by flexing and not having everything else in order first. You got to put things in order first. Prioritize what you need to get done first, and then go for the wants. Then you can flex. But you can't flex before you figure out how you can get everything else in order. Let's get out of this mindset where we just want to show off and start building first. Start within your circle of friends. Are your circle of friends about the same things you are about? If not, you need to change your circle of friends. Now, look at your living situation. Does your crib look the way you want it to look? If not, then go from there. You know what I mean? If you have a car and you still paying the car and you've been paying car notes forever, then don't be out here trying to go get another car. Like, use the same car, especially after you done paid it off. Use your car for as long as you needed to have it for. You know what I mean? You just adding the car note, you just adding more money to spend more money, and you don't need to do that. When you pay off something, you need to just ride that wave for a while so that you can have like less bills. You know what I'm saying? Less things coming out your check, less things to worry about. It's better to have a car that's paid off and just be paying car insurance than be paying a note and car insurance. You know what I'm saying? It's not about flexing. It's not about stunting on people, man. It's all about doing things to lead up to that. Now, when you got it like that, then you could possibly flex. When you got it like that. But if you don't have your priorities in order, if you don't have things in order in your life, such as your credit, such as your house, such as your car, all these other things, then there's no need to flex. You can't flex. You fronting. You know what I'm saying? Focus more on the community. And like I said, community could be your surrounding area, or it could be just in your circle of friends. They both represent community. You need to check there first. You build from there. Are people in your community about the same things you are? Is everybody working towards something? It's different to be talking about it, but now you need to see the work. Are they working towards what they say they are? Are you seeing the results? If not, as much as you like them, sometimes you have to change your circle. You have to get people in that are going to help motivate you to do more because you see them doing more. That's the way it goes. You lift as you climb. Each one teach one. The more you learn, the more you teach. That's the way it goes. Don't be about this flexing life the way everybody else likes to do and have done for so long. Get everything in order first so that you can actually have the right to flex. You understand? You can't be dope if you don't have things going in order, going in some type of direction the way you need it to go that's going to benefit you for the long run. Flexing is only momentary. You need to focus on longevity. The way you do that is by having things in order and start within your own circle, in your own community. You check them first and then you go from there. You understand? No flex zone. That's what we're in right now. Let's get there. It's Motivation Monday. We done.